I started this year on 14 subscribers, and now as you can see I'm on 2,380, so that's multiplying by 170 in a year. I've got nearly 1 million views this year, and basically in the YouTube front it's just been like so fucking crazy. So I want to talk about like what happened this year, how I got to where I've gone, like all the ups and downs. So that's what this video is mainly going to be about. I'm just going to go to the start of the year, just talk through like literally everything that happened. Might also talk a bit about 2023 at the end and what my plans are. So if we go to my like content, we're going to have to go back a very long way to get to the actual start of this year, because I've uploaded probably, well, definitely over 100 videos this year, so there's a lot to go through and it's like really changed and everything. And I feel like where I should start is, so before the start of this year, I always had a goal that I wanted my birthday, because I have a different channel which is like a few hundred subscribers, but I've not uploaded that in over a year, but I don't like that channel at all. But my idea was every year my subscribers will multiply by 10, at least for like the first few years. So like at 100 I actually got last year, about January-ish, and then I get 1,000 by my birthday this year. My birthday is April the 9th, right? But as I got to my birthday, I was not looking even close. I'd spent lots of my winter working on a different channel, like commentary like. In the end, I realised I don't really like those videos, and just where I've got the most ideas and all my stuff is Minecraft speedrunning. So on the 16th of January, this is when I decided, you know what, I'm going to get 1k subs on this channel by April. So I've got 3 months to go from what I started this year on 14 subscribers. I remember being on 14 subscribers for just so long, and that's like where I'm going, right? And the other thing is, I guess like this is also all at the start of me like transforming as a person. Like since November of last year, I've just changed really a lot. And so that's why I kind of want to document this for my like future self, even though I know lots of people probably won't really be interested. This is more for like me to watch in the future. And I have left this quite late. I think I've cut the time out of the OBS, but it is 5 past 10 p.m. on December 31st, 2022. So I've got 2 hours left before the end of the year to do this breakdown. But January 16th, so I uploaded this first video. I ran Dream's cheated speedrun with hyper modern strategies. This was my first idea. It's unlisted now, but basically, because of how awful it is and how many views it was, like still getting a few views, so it's like I gotta unlist this. Made 1 pence from it, absolutely lovely. But I reran like the Seed of the Dreams cheat, and this was my first video, which I'm not gonna go into like every video like this because that would take literally years to do. But I gained 10 subscribers from it. The video is like awful. The thumbnail's not that bad, but it's just like way too overcluttered. But it was my first like, and you'll see again just the difference in quality from this to what I'm going to end up with. I don't think I'm recording desktop audio, but I don't really want to record desktop audio because you can just see it's just unedited, awful display capture. It's just disgusting. Like, nobody wants to watch it. You can see that 8% audience retention. That's ridiculously horrible. That's like, that makes me want to throw up, right? Seeing that. But you got to start somewhere. And then it's reset me back to the start. Oh, wait, that's not. Okay, cool. It's just a different tab. So then after that, I tried these other ideas. So, and you'll see a theme throughout. And still doing now, my ideas were I run seeds and I run with challenges. And Hogan Goes No You Can't Deny It is the clip, and it was actually my first upload of the year, which is very cringe. Why is this public and this isn't? I really don't fucking know. But did that. I was also spending a lot of time speed running, so tried a couple of shorts. My first ever try at sports, and it's like, ooh, shorts can get views? Okay. And again, shorts are just like a massive roller coaster in this, but I'm mainly uploading long form. That's like my priority here. Reran the first. I was actually really proud of this video. First ever Bastion run with modern strategies, and just generally like the ideas were there. I really wish I had like ideas. Is the one thing where at the start I'm probably like, I wouldn't say better than I am now. I think I'm better at coming up with ideas now, but I've just done so many of them. But it's all good. Minecraft using old strategies. I believe this wasn't the first one which I started like fully editing, and I also did as well. This sub 1 lava housing. And then there's another one which is every Bastion in under a minute, which is just me like showcasing different route stuff, which is pretty cool. And I'm still posting my Speedrunners channel. And you can see varied success from these videos. I'd say like the average is getting like 50-ish views, and a few of them are doing better, like this one Lava Housing, because it's not awful like most of my videos. Also, at the time, I'm still, like, right now I'm on a fairly beefy PC. Not the best PC in the world, but definitely beefy enough to make good content on. At the time, I was on, like, a laptop with I think a 4500X processor, 8 gigs of RAM, no graphics card, like, integrated. It was fairly awful, so the quality wasn't great, but I don't think that actually makes much difference. So going into February, this is when I start, like, really putting up the grind. I do lots of streaks of uploading daily and stuff, and I'm just keeping at it. Every Bastion under 1 minute. This was, like, one of the videos I was really proud of, but now I do want to highlight the videos I'm really proud of. And also, at this time, like, everything, I feel like, in terms of my life outside of YouTube, at this point, there was, like, not really much to be happy about, not really much to really, like, make me feel like, yeah, I don't need to spend time on YouTube because I've got all this other stuff. Because I guess I was, like, really depressed at the time. Now, again, I've changed a lot. I feel like I've got better friends. Well, the same friends, but I'm, like, got better relationships with them and stuff, which is why I guess I sometimes find it a bit harder to commit now, because it's like, I feel like I don't always have nothing to lose. I don't know, I'm just waffling a bit. I'll get back on topic. But that's why I'm just, like, just going all in, because I'm just, like, I've felt this, like, feeling that I can't do anything in my life, and, like, I want to show just really myself, right? That, yeah, if you put yourself to something, you can, like, achieve something amazing. So I'm uploading, and these videos are starting to do better. You're going to see not many dropping below 50 views. I remember speedrunning Minecraft with 5 FPS. Also, these are starting to be edited. Like, rerunning Dimiax's former world record modern strategies. Some of this shit. Oh, we've got... No, there was one point where I did multicolored subtitles because I thought it was a good idea. This is crazy ridiculous. Also, look at the divine travel bot. That's crazy. If you're speedrunning, you'll understand that. But it is more edited. It's still not very edited. I think it's more edited. But anyway, I should close these tabs. Then this video, it's funny that it's a copyright claim, because otherwise I would might have made some money for it. This is my first video that really did well. I don't really like the concept particularly, and again, the thumbnail's still awful, but it works well because it has fairly good retention, fairly good click-through rate. And the reason I actually don't like the concept is the idea of perfect Minecraft. It just, like, depends how far you take it. It's just... Like, as a speedrun, it's not a really good concept. This is me trying to get views, and I'm not too proud of that, but it's not the end of the world. There's all these other videos I'm, like, really trying to, I guess, make the content good, that is still rubbish. And then I'm still uploading speedruns. And then I remember this video just being the ultra flop. We ran classic form world record Bastions. And that's when I kind of realised, because lots of these are just rerunning old world record seasons. I was like, the title has to be something slightly more interesting than this person's world record, or a classic world record, or whatever. It's got to be something people actually care about, like, say, the first ever Bastion seed, or this seed. Plus the thumbnail's awful, I'm not in that. And then my best video yet. I will keep highlighting when these are my best video yet, because Perfect RSG and Minecraft actually wasn't at the time my most viewed video. It was still that, what's it called? My most viewed video is on a different channel with, like, 5 or 10k on as a short. But this became my most viewed video on all of YouTube. Crazy boat clutch in a speedrun. An absolute classic. It's just awful. But it's a short. It works for whatever reason. There is a lot of RNG in, like, how well the shorts do. Like, I feel like there's retention, but then, and, like, imagine there's, like, a certain amount of views for this retention on this length, and then the leeway is, like, 50%. It can either double or half that. Which actually isn't that much in the grand scheme of things, but, like, this deserves maybe, like, with the retention, like, 5,000 views. Like, the retention, I think, is above 100%, but that's generally, like, not particularly great for a short of this length. I've done much better than that. But, again, this is when I'm finding, okay, some shorts work, and these videos are starting to become more edited, I think. I remember, this is another one where it's like, nobody cares. It was crazy, like, what are you doing with the title? But at this point, it's getting to March, and I realise I need to pick up the pace. Some point around to 100 subscribers, I'm not quite sure exactly when. And then I do this first short, this first informative short. How Minecraft students locate the stronghold with just one knife end, and these starts to end. I do House MLG Minecraft, a couple of other of these cool things, and then this is a funny story. Minecraft Speedrun gets a well rep on Hypixel Skyblock. It was in my mind just this genius idea, but then turns out that I misread the rules of the Skyblock Speedrun. My run, it got verified, and then afterwards was removed from number one on the leaderboard because it was just obviously the verifiers didn't actually watch the run because it like broke one of the rules of like, I think not like purchasing from NPCs. I think I read the rule, didn't do it apart from one NPC, which didn't even matter much, like made barely any difference. But I don't know at the end of the day. But I was like, oh shit, I missed it. I make it cancel. Really, nobody cares. Like, it was just a dumb mistake for me. And then you'll see all of these videos. They get views, but they only get views afterwards. Weird Minecraft you need to get from mod. Again, this is me like, and I'm really happy that I spent this time just trying out all these other ideas. And again, this is like a very, like, really out there. I'm like really trying some crazy things because my idea was like, I really need some viral videos, which again now I know is not the right thing to like focus on. I'll probably talk about this more later, but at times like focus on viral videos, whereas now it's about learning and improving. So then you just slowly, because you don't get exponential growth going for viral videos, right? Because your video baseline just stays the same. Whereas if you improve that baseline, improve the roots, then you might get those viral videos from time to time, but just generally your videos will do better. And I feel like that's a much better way to build up a fan base than just shoot for viral videos, which is again what I've been trying to do more recently. So then the reason all these, and then I have With the Skeletons Go Brewer, with this Minecraft speedrunning strat, and this speedrun was recorded using screenshots. Again, this is just me going all in, just thinking of, trying to think of the craziest idea. And after watching this like Illumina video, where he's like, imagine like submitting screenshots as your speedrun. I'm like, genius idea. We're gonna take a look at some of these analytics. Do not fear. This, and then so I'm like, yeah, this is a genius idea. So I do this, and if you look at this, any YouTuber and see this click-through rate, like 16% click-through rate on 600,000 views. I've genuinely like never come even close to that on videos. And from like seeing other YouTubers, like I think this is like ridiculously good. And the reason is it's just a unique idea. And then it got, and I will show you, YouTuber called Mega Manny copied the video identically, got 4 million views, which feels bad, and more people copied it as well, which is quite funny. Oh, if this is in that video, I'm not even gonna no, but he like copied the video, literally identical, literally even copied, like, this is my thumbnail, very close copy of the thumbnail, original idea question mark. That's the only reference he gave to mine, which is a bit annoying at the end of the day, but I do think that it didn't really like reduce the amount of views. If anything, it increased it. Like tens of thousands of people got my video recommended from this video, and that's how they watched it. So I'm not complaining, but it was kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world. But this video, if you look at like the start, I was like, okay, this is a pretty good idea. We want to check out these videos. Can we go from, okay, if we go from March 20th to April 30th, right? Oh wait, no, I've done this all wrong. Okay, but what I'm trying to do here is March 20th to April 30th. So it gets uploaded, right? It gets literally like 100 views a day. Actually, I'll do cumulative. I can't do cumulative. Okay, but it gets like 100 views a day, and I'm thinking this genius idea, and I'm a bit sad that it's not doing well, but it's getting like a few hundred views. It's starting to become my second most viewed video, and it just gets like 600 views a day. And at this point, I'm actually on holiday in Belgium, and I'm just like, yo, as I'm watching this just go up and up and up, just getting like hundreds of views an hour, and then it peaks on 9th of April, on my birthday, the day I was supposed to hit 1,000 subscribers. On the day I was at like 600, but before this video blew up I was on like 150, which is still pretty incredible from 14, given it taken me like a year on a different channel to go to 300, and just to grow that much. I was honestly really happy with that, even though I wasn't hit that goal. And then on April the 11th, And there's actually a stream of me hitting 1k subs live. I'll link in the description. It's on this channel. It's like the first video on this channel. I don't think many people have seen it. It might be on the Andronics Clips channel, I'm not sure. But I hit it 2 days late, and the feeling of like doing the impossible, even though it's 2 days late, it felt just so fucking good. And I was so happy. Although, again, this video is awful, but we can gloss over that. And what it did was made me really happy at the time, but I don't think it was good for my long term, because it really fucked my mindset, because I was like, okay, so first of all of these videos were uploaded like before it blew up. All of these, doing all these shorts, doing pretty well. And then after it blew up, so I've been working on this video before it blew up, this 101 Minecraft Speedrun strats. It was, in my mind, this like legendary video. I spent, one of the last ones I made on my old laptop as well, I spent probably more time, I think more time I've ever spent on a video. On this one video, I was like, going to be like really high quality, and it still did really well. And the amount of subs gained for views compared to my other videos at the time was like really, really good. But the retention's not great, and you'll see like the thumbnail, I was just so confused why the click-through rate was low. It's just the text just looks awful in that thumbnail. And that same stock photo, again, now I actually get my own photos. And if you look at the first, like the start of the video, you'll just see it's just like not nice subtitles overlapping with other text. And it's just generally like, at the time I put so much time into it, and I did it like quite well, like in terms of actually making the video, but I think I overlooked some things, and this is why I'm talking about learning rather than just going for it, because I was going for it and I put aside, I thought this was like perfect, but in reality there were things I hadn't learned that if I had done this now I could have done less, spent way less time than it would have done better, I reckon, because I just gained the knowledge from this trial and error. And then this video was just a bit rubbish. Then Speedrun Minecraft Without Movement with an Infinite Ender Pearl, for like many months this was like my favourite video, and I guess this is the example of my old editing me, and I'd still consider this the first video that like I'd say is kind of worth watching. Like I'll show this to you like if you want to see an old video, I guess. But at this point, and you'll see here I go like over a week without uploading just to upload a short. I kind of don't know what to do, because I'm still worried about constantly losing this audience. It's creating all this stress here, and in the end I feel like that actually made it worse rather than just focusing on just trying to improve and uploading more. So like all this time without uploading, I never went more than like 10 days this year I think without uploading, which is pretty impressive to be fair. And I only uploaded a short, but this was a great short to be fair. And Pogworld came out. Now Pogworld is a mod developed by Maya, and it's a really good mod, and I'd milked it for so many videos. Like, I'm not even going to describe it because it's just in like probably 10 plus of my videos, but I saw this opportunity. I think I took inspiration from like Kurue made a video when FSG came out about this new, like, this is amazing for speedrunners, and so I was like, I'll do the same thing. But this was when this is when I decided that I need a PC, right? My laptop was just dying on me. Also, at some point around this time I got monetized. I had some difficulties about getting monetized, but in the end I got it done and I started getting paid, easy dubs. Which also gave me more excuses to like spend money on videos. This microphone that, yeah, I'm still recording this on. It's not the best microphone. It cost me like 20 quid, but I was like, I'm not using my laptop microphone any longer. I think about February, March, I spent 20 quid on this microphone. And that's one of the first like big payments I made. It was, I mean, fairly small compared to the other ones. Because this channel, I'll just say, is operating at a pretty big loss. As in, all of my life savings have gone into it and definitely not come out of it yet. But anyway, we'll get to that later. This is unlisted, this was always unlisted, this is just me. I should be using Andronics clips for stuff like this, route showcasing, but it's all good in the end. But this video, the mic kept coming out as really bad, and in the end it wasn't great. And then with this, I'm still trying to do this I speedrun this seed, and I think this was the last speedrun seed. But then these videos, this is when, like, literally, I think these 4 videos, like, all of them were 10 of 10s when I uploaded them. And that's a really bad thing, because again, you have this viral hit, and this just made me not want to upload, and you'll see, like, these are less consistent. And but then I uploaded 2 good videos here. I spin FSG world record in 4 minutes. It's just a fairly decent video. Again, it's one without talking, and I often feel like of my earlier videos, those are my better ones. I still haven't sorted out thumbnails, and particularly this one, but then I've got Preston Plays Ruin Minecraft Speedrunning, and this is... I'm not sure what to feel about this. It was a reaction video. I wanted to do more in the future, but I just did not want my channel to be like that. But it worked really well, and I feel like lots of people really enjoyed it and found it funny. Like, we'll see. Again, I need to just keep shutting tabs. Yeah, I gained a fair amount of subscribers from that, which I'm fairly happy with. But again, like, it's not edited the best. There's like overlapping font in this. I'm using lots of his footage. And it's not my favourite, but it has decent retention, okay click-through rate, and it did quite well. And it made me have a time. So like, I felt like I could break out of this if I make videos that are more interesting. But then I go back, more of these 10 of 10s, and all of these at the time were 10 of 10s. Or at least like 9 or 8 of 10s. And I do another short, and at this point we're getting into the summer. So I'm starting to head into summer holidays. I think I've got end of year exams around here, which might excuse some of these lack of uploads. Actually, no, they don't. I don't revise at all. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But then I routed 100 Bastions. This is what I found. This is the last video that was on my laptop. I think the video before it was actually on my new PC, which again, this is on right now. And this was a really solid video. I might have actually put more time into this than one of the facts about Minecraft speedrunning. It's a video I often forget about, but it was a video at the time I was really proud of. And I still feel like one of those like really creative ideas. And at the time, like I have a list of over 100 really good, really creative ideas. But my problem is that like I don't really have the means to make all of them happen. Like, there are some which I need like 100 quid to do, and or like slightly bigger audience so I can get like audience to vote on stuff. And those I reckon I can do next year, but then there are other just phenomenal ideas that I can do, but I need millions of subs to. But I don't want to get to that. I want to kind of get on with this video. Then I tested the new SSG seed. This video, it really annoys me, and I want to unlist it, but I'm keeping it public just for now because it's like one of my most viewed videos, and I'd rather have this show than like crazy block clutch and speedrun or whatever. But my problem with this video is it was made like the very first day of the seed, so the route was extremely unoptimized. So you'll see it's literally the same time as the current world record, and so I got a lot of like, I wouldn't say like hate, but like a couple of days after, or even like the routes would just change so fast that like a few hours after this is published, it's like, oh, why are you doing this like slower nether variation, etc, etc, which is again kind of annoying. So it wasn't the best video to publish, but it's not the end of the world. And then I destroyed Fate YouTuber World Records legitimately. This was my... it's not my best video I've ever made, but for a good amount of time it was. The subs gained from it were ridiculous for the amount of views, and it got like good monetization. I'm not quite sure why, but after I did the Preston Plays video, like, look at this retention. Ridiculous! Ridiculous! It's actually good for once. Like you saw at the start, 8% retention. I'm kidding, 64%. It's beautiful. And again, it's still not the best, and I know things I would do to improve this, but it's what I said. So I like got some of these fake world records which I reacted to, and I was like, what if I beat them and, well, destroy them for the extra click-through rate? And that went pretty well. I was overall really happy with that video. And it was one of the first that, again, I felt like I helped build the audience just more deeply, because it's like, this is a video that people actually enjoy more, rather than just click on and it's like, why did I watch that? Which is always what you want to try and get. And then I had some of these like long form clip style videos, and then so I hadn't done an iSpeedrun this seed in, I think like maybe like 2-3 months, and I did Curry Waves World Record seed, didn't do great, but then so the new world record came out. It's funny because it was, I've forgotten who the person was, but before Sergey Enderman got it, there was another person that had a record for a day, but then it was like proved to be like a faked run. But I speedrun it as if it was the real run, and then it was turned out to be fake, and it was like, okay, I'll just change the title. Quite funny. Also, how much speedrun know about speedrunning? Again, just me trying to do things outside of the box. Didn't do particularly great, but it's not the end of the world. And again at this time, I am also like, you'd think it's summer holiday, so I'd be uploading more. But first of all, I didn't really have much like idea of where I was going with all this stuff. But I know I was kind of a bit lost as like where to go. I was also enjoying my other type of life. I was like, I don't want to get into everything, but cricket, like doing good time, main part of the like end of the season, enjoying that, and also just generally like doing more stuff with friends. And I feel like lots of my time has been dedicated to me improving myself. And once you improve yourself and improve your then everything will come with it. Like improve your discipline, improve your just ability to socialize, to like read people, to talk to people, and it's just it just, and that's like the main thing I've learned from this year. Like outside of YouTube, is just it's so easy to improve. You just have to have like the right mindset, and then so many things will come. Although I have been like very sad and depressed at points in this year, I'm still like really happy with the outlook, because it's like I pushed through those times and I've worked on myself and I've improved things. And then YouTube has been this thing where it's like, yeah, I'm doing really well. But I did get like, again, really anxious around this time. Like, you see, I'm uploading like 5 videos in all of July. It's awful. Like, what's going on? But then I do quite like this format, and you'll see these 2 videos, the first of the format that I still use today, which is, I think, probably too heavily edited. Again, that's why after my most recent video, I'm like, maybe I'll edit them a bit less, like make them slightly slower paced, but this like fast paced, get rid of the boring stuff, have a good thumbnail. Like, this is a good thumbnail. So this first video has like a fairly good thumbnail. And then you'll see this keeps going. Darman tried to react how this was such a 10 of 10. The comments got turned off. It was all good. When I was like, okay, so I get like 2,000 views on quite a few of these videos. I'm like, and you'll see like, if you look, my view numbers, or even on my worst videos, are still much better than they were. And at this point, so Chicken Croissant in my Discord server, as a joke, says, why don't you do, how fast can you get a seed in the seed? And I'm making it short in 20 minutes, you get 2,000 views, and like, this is fucking great, right? This is phenomenal. This is the worst and best video to ever happen, because it starts a new format of shorts, which might have been a great thing and might have been a terrible thing, and I'm not too sure. So I do more of these speedrun series. This is the Big Tony one, where I'm like, okay, this is way too fast paced. And then this short, can I get an IRL seed faster than Minecraft seed in the seed? My first ever IRL video, and my only ever IRL video before I face revealed. So we'll look at this, because I still think this video deserves a lot more views. Like, again, okay, so you saw my 12-second video, the 13 seconds of retention got 13,000 views. This is more retention, like more average view duration, despite being 4 seconds shorter, and it got a third of the views, which kind of gutted me, but it was just such a good short. Like, there's Easter eggs. Like, look, I'm adding these texts for like half a second, just changing the loading screens. It's genuinely like, I feel like it's definitely the best short I've ever made by miles. Seed, and I got recorded that. It's quite fun. Record that in my like friend's holiday house. Pretty cool. And then speedrun Minecraft on the Earth. I still want to make more use of the Earth Minecraft thing, but these are videos I was like really happy to make. I felt like they're just much nicer videos. And then the first real short breakthrough, world record fast time to get a seed in the seeds in the Minecraft seed. Absolutely popped off. Great video. And then this thumbnail was just ugh. I thought I was doing so good in this with my thumbnails, but I clearly fucked it up somewhere along the line. GeoGuessr in Minecraft, another like really great video. It's 12 days. That's the longest I went this year without uploading. Then I face revealed. Speedrun the Minecraft seed face reveal, very funny. And I face revealed because I'd spent all this time working on this IRL video, which is probably the best video I've uploaded all year. Though I've made some crucial mistakes. The thumbnail's pretty bad. I made lots of the text and the subtitles way too big because I didn't really know what I was doing. And it's my first IRL video, and there will be more IRL videos. Oh yeah, I also, talking about investments where I was losing money. So 20 quid in microphone, 1,400 on a PC, 400 on the camera. That's £1,800, and I think there was another investment. I don't remember what it was. But that's a lot of money funneled into this channel, and I'll show you at the end my money made. It's about 150 quid, which is good, very good. $150 because I'm being paid in dollars because the exchange rate is so shit. I might change it back. But then I decide I guess I get a bit tired of just not growing and shit. I'm gonna have 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. This time I like 1,700 subs, so I start doing these shorts, right? And I do make a couple of these long forms, but eventually I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do every single day a short, right? I do these 2 long forms. This is a really great video, but didn't pop off. And I'm still making long forms. And 4th November is my first day of daily uploading these shorts. And in my mind, this was a great idea. Like, see this? Like, lots of these got so many views. Almost all of them get like 4,000-5,000 views. Just so many views. But my problem is here. I'm going back to the idea of not shooting for the viral. Because when I'm doing this, even if I'm gaining subscribers, I'm not learning how to improve my skills at storytelling and at editing and all this good stuff. And then when I do upload long forms, they're just not as good. And I'm basically just wasting my time, if you get what I mean. So I'm like fully in, all on the grind, but because I'm not learning that much, I don't find this exponential growth. If anything, I suffer a bit from diminishing returns, and some of these views start to go down. I still have some good videos, and I think I'm gaining like 10, 20 subs a day, but it's just, I'm not really proud of this, like, at all. And eventually I uploaded Minecraft but I can only move backwards, which is really good. And I tried different shots, like maybe it's a better idea. Doesn't really work. We'll keep going. 100 seconds of Minecraft, really like that video, just a task. And you see just some of these shorts get like 50 views. Like, clearly I have no backbone audience when it comes to this. And I got lost. And you'll see that on the 14th of December, I woke up, I was like, since December night, I was like really depressed. I was like, what do I do? Because I feel like I can't do it. I'm so like stressed and worried, going away for a week, and it's just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. And then, on the 16th of December, I get like, 15th December in the evening, 16th December, I get like really physically ill. I can't do any work at all, just like in bed from a cough, which I'm still suffering from, though admittedly not as bad. But in the end, thank fucking God, I don't want to say I gave up, but I was like, I'm going to stop the shots. And I'm going to stop this all-in idea and just focus on that learning, because if I lose that learning, that improving, then it's just going to be every time I try to go on, it's just going to be more and more difficult. And I'm still keeping that goal of 10,000 subscribers by my birthday, and I feel like I can quite easily hit that again, because I've got 4 months, and if I just start to like do that from an educating, like from a very real angle, and not be like stupid about it, and just refocus on learning, I will get those videos that do not necessarily viral, but like 10,000 views, just some generally nice stuff like that, and I do think that will happen. So in these last few videos of this year, I'm still trying to do these challenges these last few weeks, and I don't really know what to do next, and I speedrun the Minecraft C6. If you've not seen this video, you have to watch it. It's genuinely a great video that's kind of flopping at the moment, but I'm hoping it'll pick up, because I just want to compare. Remember that first video, 8% audience retention? Well, this is 55%, which is not the best of all my videos, but it's pretty good compared to my usual ones. It's completely flopped, but it's all nice. I'll take the 18 cents, you know? But that's basically it for this year, I guess. And I'm really enjoyed. It's been great. It's been so fucking great. Like, to go from 14 to 2,380 subscribers. This, I'll show you some lovely analytics. So 2022, 907, annoyingly not, look at this, 909% more than last year. 990% more than last year. This is probably also 999% more than last year. Ridiculous. And $150 again, though, still me operating at an absolutely massive loss. But this is crazy. Like, obviously 600,000 these are from that one big video, but it's still really, like, it makes me so happy to think that I can make videos and when a video flops, like, still 200 people. You know how many people 200 people is? That's more people than I know. 200 people will watch it and lots of them enjoy it. 2,000 people like, yeah, I'm going to subscribe. And I feel like 11,000 hours of people's time being spent watching my videos, and I really hope that lots of them were really enjoyed and more are enjoyed in the future. And I guess that's my aim, just create content that people enjoy, grow a fan base, and then eventually obviously make this a career. And I'll show you a couple of nice, cool little stats, you know. Audience, this is a bit wrong because it's all last 28 days. What stuff can we see? Here we go. This is what you want to see. Stop. Go away. 30% of subscribers have the bell on. Pretty nice. Go away. Okay. I still do not understand like any of this graph on YouTube. So like, what is going on here? I will get into 2023. I should stop like waffling. But 97% of people have been not subscribed, obviously. 86% male, 30% female. But if you look at my recent videos, my actual long form videos, it is not as bad, you know what I mean? And also shout out all those over 65-year-olds. But yeah, total members, I had 2 members, now I have 1 member. A bit sad, but it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. So here we go. 2023. I think I can get 10,000 subscribers by April 9th. I reckon I'll hopefully end the year on 20,000 something. I genuinely have no idea, right? But as for how the year works, first 6 months, I'm going to do exactly what I've done all of this year, which is slogging through fucking school, then doing homework, then trying to find, or not doing homework, then trying to find a tiny bit of spare time to do this in the evenings, which will be everything up until June, after which I finish my GCSE exams. And if this is an American, this will make no sense to you, if you are American, sorry. And then afterwards, I have like a 2-3 month summer break to fucking enjoy life and make good videos. And then I start college, where I'm doing, it's not like American like college, it's 6th form college, you won't understand, I'm not explaining. But it's basically, it's like, it will be equivalent to upper year high school, but it's completely different. And I'm only doing film and TV, and it's like 3 days a week, so I get to spend those days actually learning things which are useful. And then all this, like, so much time outside of that to work on YouTube, and hopefully by the end of that 2-year course, I'm making a living. And that's the plan. Obviously, there's lots of other things. I don't really want to talk too much about my life outside of YouTube here. That's, like, all for other videos. Oh yeah, there's lots of other stuff. Time my school found my channel, might be a future video. I don't want to make it yet, because more stuff might happen, but that happened about 6 months ago, maybe. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you're still watching now, why? But thank you. It means a lot, It's more Andronicus, I think, being uploaded to. So, subscribe, and yeah, see ya.